Hey guys, it's Jessica Burgess with Creating Your Happy, and I want to talk to you about friendships. I know that's one word, but I say it like that for a reason. For years, I struggled with wanting everybody to like me and wanting everybody to be my friend. I'm not kidding. Like, I obsessed over it. And not like a crazy person. I wasn't a stalker or anything like that, but I obsessed with the fact of wanting people to like me and to have a lot of friends. And you know what's crazy? As much stress as I put on myself to try to be somebody that everybody likes, I still had people that didn't like me. There were still people out there that despised me. And no matter how hard I try, I couldn't change that. So one day through therapy, I was talking to my therapist about that very same thing. And he made it very clear to me to understand and realize that. And the minute I realized that, I thought, oh, what a relief. You know, what a relief. And even those people in my life that I consider friends and that I consider that they do like me, you know, I was even taking it to a level to make sure that they always liked me and that they still liked me and that I would be careful not to say something so they wouldn't change their mind about me. I mean, it was a very deep wound, and guys, it still is. I'm not perfect at all, and especially in that topic in life. But I did become aware to the fact that I was stressing myself out over something that I couldn't control. And the cool thing about it is, the minute I stopped trying to control that and stressing about it, those people in my life, or some people, you know, my friends in my life, they still liked me. They still reached out to me and sent me a text and say, hey, how you doing? They still liked me, even though I stopped trying to make them like me. It was the coolest thing when I realized that, when I started seeing all the pieces fall together. And I'm also realizing I'm 33, and I'm realizing as I get older that, you know, I don't have to have a million friends, and I don't have to make sure everybody in my town likes me, that I didn't disappoint them, or I don't have to anymore when I lay down at night think, okay, did I disappoint anybody? Did I forget to call anybody today? Did I forget to put somebody else's needs before mine? Guys, I really did that. You know, at times I found I'd put my husband on the back burner and I'd put my kids on the back burner just so I could make sure that I went and did something before something that I preferred to do with my husband or my kids, so I wouldn't upset somebody else out there in the world. Guys, as somebody that has been through that, and as somebody now who's sitting back looking at old Jessica and the way I used to handle that, it makes me want to throw up. And it makes me want to rewind and wish I could go back and do something different about that. So I really encourage you today that if you know that you are like me, that you just want everybody to like you, that you stress about it, and that you make sure you do the right thing and say the right thing to that person because you want them to like you. Guys, I really encourage you to step back and look at it and go, is it worth that? No, and does everybody have to like me? Do I really have to be somebody that everybody likes? Because if you just try it, maybe just one day, I challenge you to try it just one day, to be able to say no to something that somebody asks of you. Whether it's a girlfriend that calls and says, hey, you want to go get dinner tomorrow night? And maybe you and your husband have a date night scheduled. I really encourage you, if you would struggle with the fact of being able to say, yeah, my husband will understand. If that's something that you would say, I really encourage you to go, no. You know what, Susie? I'm sorry, I can't make it tomorrow night. I have something scheduled with my husband. I know that sounds crazy if you don't currently go through something like this, but guys, that was me. And I know there's others out there that probably experience the same thing. Because if I would say no to Susie, would she go to dinner with somebody else and think less of me because I wasn't able to drop my schedule and go with her? Guys, I would think that way. And I really encourage you that if you think that same way, that you really just take one day to be able to say no to something and try not to give a crap about what that other person thinks. Now, if that seems too scary and too risky, I totally understand. But I still encourage you to try that challenge out for a day, because with the thinking in mind of, okay, that's scary, but I'll try it, knowing that the next day I can go back and make it right. Or, you know, whatever that looks like for you, that you can clean up your mess that you made. Knowing that in your mind, that you can maybe go back and fix it. But guys, in all honesty, you're probably going to experience how relieving and how stress-free, and the outcome that actually happens is probably a good thing. And that it's not something you're going to have to go back and apologize for later for saying no. Or it's just, I really encourage you to try it one day. If you don't like it, go back to the way you were being. But guys, I'm here to tell you that I was once that person. And the minute I gave that up, changed my stress level, my life, I'm starting to see real friends come to the surface and still be there for me, even though I can't make every party or I can't respond to every text. It just means the world to me, and I couldn't help but share that with you today if you're experiencing the same kind of thing in your life. So really dig in, try it for a day, see how it goes. If you don't like it, feels too uncomfortable, go back the next day and go back to your old ways and make it up to him, or whatever that peace feeling is inside of you. But I really encourage you to at least try it. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.